Pattaya. Hopefully we're not going to get a copyright strike from the football in the background. But welcome to our first sensibly timed for the UK live stream of this little trip. I'm joined by my good friend Mark, the manager of Hemingways. Hi Mark. I'm joined by my good friend.
Oh, feedback, sorry. I was just putting my tablet on so I can look at your questions that you've got during this live stream.
Absolutely. So we're here in Hemingways. Now I've got to give you a bit of full disclosure before we start. And the full disclosure I have to give you is that myself and Mark have been friends for a bajillion years.
It has been a bajillion.
So when did we first meet, Mark? And
2004.
And where was that?
Cavos, Corfu.
And what were you doing?
I was repping.
A holiday rep.
Holiday rep, yeah, which, those who are English, you know it. If you're Irish, you know it. If someone else, you don't really know it.
No. And I was DJing, so we've known each other a long time. And that's why there's not a PP, a product placement here, because I'm not getting paid for this. This is something I'm doing for my mate and his new bar, which I really love. Speaking of his new bar,
yes,
we've got a new drink here. And I'm kind of hoping, Mark, you're going to put this on the menu as a big fat bestie. Because this is gin, double gin, and Schweppes Manau. You know my love of Schweppes Manau.
Schweppes Manau.
Have you tried this, Mark?
No, every time he talks about Schweppes Manau, he does cream his pants.
I do. What do you think?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's all right, isn't it? Oh, I hope it's quite nice. It's
like
your bar.
Many years ago, we're talking like 30 odd years ago.
Yeah.
I had I used to work in a bar.
You might have to speak up a little bit.
So I used to work in a bar, and we used to have a guy come in, and he had gin and bitter lemon.
Well, it's a bit like that, isn't it? Really, like, but it's more like bitter lime. But it's good. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a quick chat here. We're going to show you around Hemingways. We're going to tell you what the place is all about. First of all, if you've ever been to Retox Game On, that's where we are. So the Hemingways is on the old site of the old Retox Game On. So if you want to find this place, Mark, how is the best place to find it?
Can I give a big shout out first of all to James, otherwise known as Chocolate Man in Thailand, who I met yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
Came in, so a big hello to you, sir. I really couldn't call him Chocolate Man.
Okay.
One, because I'm not Thai, and two, it's just weird. But how can you find us? It's actually really easy. We're at the bottom of Soy Honey. That's it.
I would call it the top of Soy Honey.
No, the bottom of Soy Honey by Second Road.
Yeah,
by Second Road. So you're coming along Second Road, at the bottom of Soy Honey. The say is like Soy Bacau. We're just there. We've got out the back is Soy 11, and that's a little shortcut to Tree Town.
And the Aqua Hotel.
Oh, and the Aqua, which is very good according to my guests.
Yeah, so there's two entrances. You've got the Soy Honey entrance, and you've got the entrance on Soy No Name. Soy Aqua.
Yeah, let's call it Soy Aqua.
Why not?
Or Soy Hemingways.
Soy Aqua.
There we go. No, I think Soy Aqua makes more sense. Yeah.
It does, as you've got two entrances.
Yeah,
that would be greedy.
If you want to come in the back door, then that's where you go.
Mark, you're the only person offering. Oh, I forgot to connect to your internet. Screw it. So what we're gonna do now, right? Before I announce the big fat bestie viewers discount that Mark is going to do for us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep. Should we show them around the bar? Show them around the place? See what you've done to it?
Yeah, we could do, because the footy's just finished.
Yep.
And we've got half an hour before the Man City game comes on.
Okay.
I just had very much a bum screen time.
Oh yeah, Mark's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah,
they've just won.
It was, as Ferguson said, it was squeaky bum time, basically.
So I'm going to pick up this. I'm going to pick up the camera, and I'm going to turn you around like this. Here we go. I'm going to do all the highs. Hi, Richard Travel. Hi, Richard. Hi, everybody. We're going to go to the chat in a little bit. But right now, I'm going to show you around Hemingways. It's going to be a little bit wobbly because I'm not on the gimbal. First things first, what about this? Your new pool table.
Hello. It's a pro. Hello, this is Lamb, one of our regulars here. And this is Chipmunk. She's nothing to do with nuts in the mouth or anything.
Okay.
It's just her name. We just got it recovered. The bays is now a pro bays, so it's a little bit quicker for your amateur players, but it's a very good table. It's a Brunswick,
So I noticed there's TVs all around the place. How many you got?
25.
And how many different sports can you show at one time?
8.
8 different sports at one time. That's pretty cool. I like that. So we've got the booth areas here. This is quite similar to how Retox was, I believe.
Yeah, very much. We recovered the seats, made them a little bit more comfortable, put new tabletops in, and yeah, it's just nice if you want to come and sit with your missus and have something to eat. Yeah, it's cool.
Plenty of these big tables, so if you've got a big group,
groups of like 3, 4, 5, 6, perfect size, absolutely perfect, and you can eat.
A dartboard. Now I heard there was a period of time where darts was not allowed for no apparent reason.
You had to get a license
for darts.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
This was about 4 years ago. Why? All of those of you who have lived in Thailand or come here a lot, there's no rhyme or reason for a lot of the silly rules that go on. But I will have darts teams going on. We got to fit it properly.
Any other teams? Do you have anything like pool teams or golf teams?
That
golf
will
clubs?
start when bars are allowed to open.
Yeah.
Because at the moment only restaurants are allowed to open.
Yeah.
The leagues will start off again, and then.
But you are a restaurant. You're a Hemingways bar and restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's limited hours. It's only midnight. All that type of thing.
And I've heard a rumour that you've got plans to do killer pool, which I like a lot.
Yeah, we're looking at killer pool. Probably a week Friday we'll start doing killer pool. Because at night, because this is a place you come to have something good to eat, have a few.
Connecting. Celtic fans were barred apparently by the previous Retox owners. Was that true? And are they still barred?
I don't know. No, they're not. Absolutely not. No.
Fresh start, clean slate for everybody.
I have Rangers and Celtic fans coming.
Yeah.
I didn't know they'd been barred.
So nobody's barred.
No.
Yeah, it's new, totally new ownership.
Only really ugly people, of course.
Okay. Shit. I'm sure. I've got to tell you, I did try and shave today. But unfortunately, what happened was I've been hotel hopping and I did some manscaping in my quarantine hotel.
Too much information.
Yeah, nobody wants that vision in their head. And somewhere along the line, I've lost my clippers. So anyway, that's no good. Now, you've done out the toilets, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to check, see if there's anybody in it? If there's nobody in, we can show.
I will, 1 second.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
We're clear. Okay, so we can show you the box.
It's even got the commentary.
In the toilet, okay.
Yeah, we got the commentary, and of course, when it was Retox, I used to come in here as well. One of its selling points was not its toilets.
Okay, well these look okay.
Yeah.
And it
Smells nice.
Yeah, hom.
Not quite as nice a word as Manow.
No. Mao is the best word in the world for drunk.
We love Mao, don't we?
Okay, so here's the main bar area. So now's probably a good idea for Mark to tell us what kind of beers you've got, what bottles, what draft. I've noticed you've got draft Asahi here.
Asahi. It's called Asahi. I had to ask some Japanese customers how to pronounce it correctly.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's Asahi. So we have Guinness, we have Heineken, Tiger, Asahi, Thatcher's Gold. Thatcher's Gold and Guinness are obviously imported, so 170 to 40. My lagers, I have a daytime offer, 100 baht a pint on Asahi and Tiger, but they're only 110 at night, so...
That's not bad, is it?
It's...
So Tiger pint, and they are full pints?
The Asahi is more than a full pint.
Yeah. And that's 100 on happy hour, 12 till 6.
Yeah, and 110 after.
110 after.
When you got bars around the corner charging 160, so...
Yeah.
You know, it's too hot.
Let's move through the bar. I don't really want to get people who don't want to be on the streamer on the stream, but it carries on through here.
All the Arsenal fans have gone home now.
And this is a big change that you've made. So if you remember,
Now we can fit about 25.
25 on the terrace. So the new terrace at Hemingways.
All right, we've got our barmaid over there. Give us a wave, Om.
Hello,
She'll appear soon. We've got Alan, our regular. And to the right, he's not Alan. That's Alan.
This is Alan. He's rocking the Dan Cheeseman glasses there. Liking them a lot. Yeah, they're very good. They're cool, man. and there's commentary and two different sports if you want on the terrace, so you can chill on the terrace too.
Yeah, but what I tend to do is with the sport, I've got 4 different commentary areas.
Yeah.
So I can have 4 areas where you can listen to the commentary. And look, loving sport myself, to me it's really important.
Yeah.
Really important that you can get into the atmosphere. F1 is obviously a big one. You know, Premier League.
Okay. So
We're a bit loud out there, sorry.
Yeah, it was a bit loud out there. We're going to come in back into the bar and we're going to have a sit down and walk and talk because that best off. And I want to actually
another gooner.
try another gooner.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry, Cap.
Oh, good afternoon.
Yeah. Just gone 4, I believe, in the UK. It's going to be 5 o'clock somewhere, as they say. Right, so we're going to head back to our seats and we'll stick our ugly mugs back on. And we'll tell you what Mark's going to do for us. If you want to have a look at some of the
Questions?
if you've got any questions for Mark, give us a shout. Right, put that back there.
Oh my goodness, so many comments, everybody. Thank you very much for the comments.
Bear with me a second.
Okay, I would like to say to Trevor O'Keefe, repping does not mean on the game.
You sure?
Well,
I've worked in Cavos. Some of the reps may have been.
Did I service ladies? Maybe, but not for money. Let's have a look. Is this ghee? Oh, no. Whatever happened to Retox and all the bars? With Retox, it's very difficult. Some stuff went on a few years ago that was quite common knowledge, but it's not my place to say.
Or mine.
It ended up with a couple of directors being left with it, and then it closed, unfortunately, last May.
But this was the last one standing, wasn't it? The other one was the first to go was because they had one on the dark side, and then they had the lanky one.
The one on the dark side, they just rented the bar.
Oh, okay.
And whatever. And then sadly they closed last May. Tried to sell it. You know, obviously with COVID, there was no takers or anything like that. And then, we basically came along, bought some of the fixings and fittings, and just took a new lease.
So you guys are the same lot that has Hemingways in Jomtien?
Pretty much. It's a group of guys who have Hemingways in Jomtien that's been going for like 6-7 years. Sports bar, food. It's very close to what we were doing before.
Yeah.
So we've just kitted it out really nicely, made it look good, comfortable, and it was just natural. It was available. Basically.
It's a nice bar, and it's a big bar. Is it a double at the front and a quad at the back or something?
It's 6 units.
Right, 6 in total.
6 in total, yeah. So you've got a couple of units at the front. I think it is 4 at the back. So it is a bit like the TARDIS, and walking down Soyani, you're like, oh, that looks alright. You walk in, you're like, wow. We've got seating at the moment for 130, so it's bigger than Retox that way.
So if you've got any questions for Mark coming in, I'm going to ask Mark to scroll up and get some questions for him. If you've got any questions for me, hang fire for a bit. I'll answer mine in a little bit. I'm going to ask Mark to speak up a bit as well, because you do have a little bit of...
so I'm used to talking into a microphone, so...
Yeah, we don't have high-tech stuff here. If we get that, we'll have some wee technical problems.
A few hellos. I'm going to go through the list now. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm just reading some of the questions here. Thanks, Craig. He says the bars look great. He used to go there many times, as I did, you know. And it does look better. It's a lot more spacious than it used to be. Hello to Expat Pete. You thought, just agree with you, Gert, so obviously a Rangers fan. Just go through it. What will be the opening hours after the restrictions are gone? Yeah, Chocolate Man. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. It's very tricky because the opening hours have only been to 11 o'clock, and this is on restaurants, because technically no bars are allowed to be open.
Yep.
No entertainment venues, and bars come into entertainment venues. So they've restricted restaurant hours, not bar hours, because bars aren't allowed to open. So it was 11 o'clock, then from the 1st May it was 12 o'clock. In the future, I think hopefully by the 1st of June, they will allow bars to be open. When that goes, it will go to the normal times of like 2 a.m.
Well, there are rumours that the Thailand Pass, which is still in effect at the moment, Test and Go is gone. Thailand Pass is still in effect at the moment. There are rumours that that may be being removed on June the 1st as well.
At the moment, from what I've read in the Thai press, is the Thailand Pass is just being used for confirmation of vaccination.
And insurance.
And that's it. Yeah, and
Insurance.
Yeah. So it's being used for that. I don't think it will go that quickly because you've got to remember Thailand's a complicated society and sometimes they've got to do things that appear to us very silly.
Yeah.
But it appeals to the Thai people that aren't in tourism.
Yeah. JS, I believe that's Justin Spranklin. Thank you, Justin. He's just said, send me a beer.
Enjoy a beer with me.
Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that.
We'll get him a beer. I hope you don't mind, JS. I think he's turned on by the double gin and Manau. Yeah,
Well, he sent me $8.99, so that's giving me more than enough for one of those.
So I better carry on this because he said what time, like December time, will open as long as we are needed. I think weekends will be open till very late for the football. You know, that'll be on 2, 3 o'clock in the morning at weekends, etc. It's just tricky. I mean, nobody wants an empty bar. Retox used to be open 24 hours because the only entrance to the rental rooms were inside the bar, so they had to stay open. It didn't make any sense financially, but they had to.
But I believe when things are back to normal, if there's a major sporting event on...
Oh, I'll be open 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Excuse NFL.
Going to crack on with some of
Champions League,
these because we're getting way behind. Thank you to everybody who's saying hi to me. Welcome back. Thank you very much.
Hold on, I've missed a few. Yeah. Can I go back?
No, we're all good on those. We're gonna have to crack on a little bit. James Wallace, would I consider opening my own bar at some point in the future? Yeah, I would, but I've got things back home which have to take their natural course. At the moment, my mum's very ill. She's in a care home, so there's absolutely nothing really I can do at the moment. Looks like it's 2 a.m. closing time now.
I wish. It's midnight, mate.
Where the Lima Bravo's at? You don't have any lady boys working here, do you?
No, I do not.
No, okay. Super Butterflies, I'm the reason that you came to Thailand. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad
And not
you
the
enjoyed it.
ladies. This hairy monster.
Yeah, there's better things than me in Thailand, believe me. Have you seen the menu yet? Have you got a menu, Mark?
Yeah, we have a menu. It's all on tablet. If you go on our Facebook page, obviously called Hemingways Pattaya, it's the pin post at the top, and that gives you a link to our menu.
So now seems as good a time as any to give you the offer. So myself and Mark have been deep in talks, in discussions.
For all of 2 minutes.
Yeah, because we're mates, we decided that because Hemingway, how long have you been open now?
6 weeks.
6 weeks open. So we want to give Hemingways a boost from this channel. And to do that, we're going to give you a special offer. So here's how you operate the special offer. If you come in to Hemingway's Bar, before you order, because it makes it more difficult.
Yeah, you've got to tell the bar staff this. I will tell them, but this is Thailand. They might still get confused a little bit.
But you're going to be here, so
I'm
you
here
can sort it
all
out.
the time, so it's fine.
Yeah. So you need to use the passphrase, Big Fat Bestie sent me. I'm sick of this buffering.
No, it just went buffered.
Yeah.
He didn't put it on our Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's my fault. But if you tell the staff and Mark that Big Fat Bestie sent you for this month, so is that a calendar month? Are we going to give them?
Oh, end of May. Just keep it simple.
Okay. Until the end of May, you will get 20% off your food bill.
Correct.
20% off your food bill just by mentioning Big Fat Bestie sent me.
And the reason is, how can I put it? I've been in this game for like donkey's years back in the UK. If you come in, you like it, you come back. If it's not quite your cup of tea, it's fine. You can't be all things to people.
As I say on good infomercials, there's more. If you're not coming
This month.
if you're coming after May, you've got until the 31st of October.
Yeah, I think that's fair, isn't it?
That's quite a long time. So if you come in between now and 31st of October, mention that I sent you, Big Fat Bestie sent me, you'll get 10%.
Yeah. I think
Until
that's cool.
30%.
And if you end up
31st
being a
of
really
October.
good customer, I'll buy you a beer as well. So.
And a beer.
Well, I might do.
Wow.
I mean, if they become a good customer, they come in a lot, then hey, why not? You know.
You've never bought me a beer.
Of course, there is one. We do $1.99 specials every day.
Yeah.
I can't do 20% off them because I've already taken off about 30-40%. So.
But what it does mean, so for example, your special tomorrow is chicken parmigiana.
One of our best sellers by far. It is the best seller.
And that's at
Absolutely
$1.99.
gorgeous. $1.99 on a Monday.
Yep.
I will keep doing that on Mondays because it really is. I mean, I have guys that come in and have it 2-3 times a week.
But what it also means, if you happen to miss it, if you're Mao and you're hungover,
Yeah.
and you think, oh, I wish I'd had the chicken parmigiana on the Monday, you come in on the Tuesday, say the Big Fat Bestie sent you, you're going to get 20% off the regular price.
So the regular, so it makes about $2.30 or something. So
Yeah.
it's fine. You know, it's not a big difference to the special price. So.
Now, I had the Sunday dinner today, and I want to mention the Sunday dinner. I know this is sounding a bit like an infomercial, but the Sunday dinners here start at $1.99, which I think is a damn good price for a fully air-conditioned sport everywhere. Oh, and speaking of sport as well, if there's a sport that isn't on the screen, just mention it to Mark. He'll be floating around, normally chilling on the terrace.
Yeah, normally chilling on the terrace. Absolutely bang on, right? I used to come in here, they did a regular, they did a large. Brilliant idea. Absolutely. Why not steal really good ideas? And that really was. So my chicken's $1.99, my pork's $2.30, the beef's $2.49, and it's an extra 100 baht a large. But as best he had, a regular. I told him, just have a regular. It's enough during the day.
It was.
No, the large is more if it's your only going to be your only meal of the day, maybe a kebab at 8 at night.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so I stole that idea. Why not? It works, it's popular, and it's a brilliant Sunday lunch.
It is a brilliant Sunday lunch.
Brilliant Sunday lunch.
I really enjoyed it. My new Welsh friend had the same as me, and he really enjoyed it too. So that's 2 thumbs up for that. So if you're looking for a place to come to,
And although I work here and I'm biased,
yeah,
it's definitely one of the best ones around. So, you know.
cool. Okay, let's get back to the chat and let's see what's
Yeah.
going on while Mark looks at his notes. Actually, Little Boots interestingly here says, why take over Retox? Why not Macau or Tree Town?
It's a very good question. I mean, first of all, like Tree Town, I love. Me and Bessie have been talking about this place for Tree Town for what, 6-7 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've been bigging up Tree Town on my
For a long
blogs since when it was literally just Seoul Beer Town, and that was it. That was the
I
only
remember
thing there.
We used to sit there and go, this wasted land behind
Mm.
could be so good. And it is really good. Not to everybody's cup of tea. And this is the thing. Nothing in Pattaya suits everybody.
Very true.
You know, nothing does. Not me, not Tree Town. But what Tree Town is, and as it is, will be fantastic for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But eventually, that land, it will one day be hotels, etc. Maybe 5 years, 6 years, whatever. The reason why we took over this, it had already proved itself as a great location. Retox was a good pub.
I do know as well that Tree Town, so for example, the bars on Sor Diana, there's this thing about key money, and that's like every 3 years.
Oh.
Tree Town is every year. So basically, if the rent can change on an annual basis, and if you can't afford the rent, they will kick you out. So it's a bit cutthroat down there. I'm going to rock and roll on these.
Also by taking over Retox, because it's quiet here in this particular site and everything, because it's already popular, because it's got second road there. It just makes sense. This is the sort of place, when we come to high season, where you've got mates staying in Pattaya, they come on the bar past thing. You know, it's just a central point. You can't beat it.
Okay, I'm going to rattle through some of these. Right, Neil Stanton asks, how much is a full English breakfast?
$1.49 or $1.90. Oh, buffering.
Yeah. This is today's t-shirt. It's my good friend, The Eyes of Owen. Please subscribe to The Eyes of Owen. Owen, if you're watching this, I'd really love to see you back in Pattaya. Love your videos, love your vlogs. You're a good guy and a great YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to The Eyes of Owen.
Big hello to Alan. See you in June. All right, mate. Come and introduce yourself.
Tom saw me, Tom in Toyland. He was great. We had a good chat in Nick's bar in Hedonism. It was good to see you too. He's a friendly guy. He's a good guy. Okay. Looks likes it, Mark.
Sorry, where is the bar late to the game? Bottom of Soy Honey, just before second road. Very easy.
But I call it the top of Soy Honey. So basically it's the second road end.
It's the second road end of Soy Honey.
The reason I call it that, Mark, is because you get the top. You have two is at the top. If you're second place in the Premier League, you're above third place. So if you're nearer to number 2 than number 3, you're at the top.
Tuning out now.
Yeah, okay.
Let's have a look. I'm coming in August. Richard Greenberg. Oh yeah. Come and say hello, Richard.
Brian Johnson, I'm sorry about the buffering. That's absolutely all on me. I didn't put it on the Wi-Fi, but then again, when I put it on the hotel's Wi-Fi, the Avani, it buffered anyway. So
hello,
what do you
Paul
do?
Leverage. Yeah, page 10. I get loads of guys. I've had actually loads of Aussies that stay at page 10 the last month. They all come here as well. So yeah, good hotel.
Is that your phone going off?
Might be.
Asaf said, "Oh, you have ladies in there." I hope so.
I've got a few. I might be able to call a couple over shortly, but we are. This ain't that. This is a place you come to have some grub, watch the football, whatever sport you love, have a few beers, and then you head off to.
Look, so somebody already asked, and they did. What happened to Ian Black? Nothing's happened to Ian Black. He came out here on holidays back in the UK now. I'm not sure if he made any videos, but Ian, when he does make videos, he likes to edit them back in the UK. So he doesn't do lives, and he takes time on his editing. You'll have to ask him on his channel, which is called The Blackout. But as far as I'm aware, he's fine.
Neil Stanton, he missed something because of buffering. Neil, can you say what it was he missed?
Yes.
And then we'll address it again. All right, we are looking at you.
Expat Pete, when will I next be back in Thailand? It's likely to be October. If not, it'll be January, February for my birthday. Hemingway's definitely the best bar in Pattaya, says Don Trump. There you go, Don. sure that's awesome.
I'm sure that's
definitely.
a real one.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if Don Trump had it, it would definitely be the best bar anyway. It would be better than the bestest bar ever.
The greatest in the world.
It would be all gold.
How will it rival Robin Hood's Taverna? Robin Hood, I think, is turning more into a steak place. We don't do steak, so it's fine. You know.
John Roller, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that very, very much, as always. Did we go? Have we missed some here? Or, no,
yeah, I think missed some.
I think we might be.
Oh, yeah. You bad boy.
Bad man. I think it's because we're smacking the table. I don't think that's helping the buffering very much. But yeah, well, yeah. If anybody opened a gas station, they'd be making billions, wouldn't they? Like my lot, BP, are making tons. I'm on minimum wage.
Well, look, before we catch up the chats again, because obviously we look at the chats, people often ask, well, what sports do we have? Well, pretty obvious Premier League. We have a lot of AFL and, well, a lot. We have every NRL and AFL game, so let's go for the Aussies.
Yeah.
And by the way, can I just point out, Aussies are so lucky. They come here, they can drink all day and watch their sport, and then they can go out and party, whereas we have to wait for the football late at night. So like earlier on, we had the Arsenal game on, so loads in for the Arsenal game. Now they've all gone up to Soy Bacau.
To have fun.
And maybe look at some Punani.
And the things
I can't blame them.
The things I do for you subscribers. So whenever we finish this stream, it's going to be about, let's say we go for another 20 minutes or so. I'm going to hardly have time to find company, because I'm doing the stream.
Shall I do my little points?
Go ahead.
Right, I might as well explain a few points, a few things that we do, so you can chat about it or come in. Sunday dinners we've covered already. We do daily specials. Thai food is excellent. It's my cunning marketing plan with Thai food.
Yep.
We try and do the best Thai food in Pattaya.
Yep.
So that the girls bring in their boyfriends and husbands. And it works.
Okay.
It does.
You've got it all on though, because there's little Thai restaurants where the no-name ones or the ones in Thai, they do pretty spectacularly good Thai
Actually,
food.
next door to us, we've got a lady it's a noodle shop.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic. Beer we've gone through. All cocktails. So if you've got a nice classy lady, which may be quite rare.
Very in my case.
My barman Dung has been doing it for 20 years, and he makes exquisite cocktails, guaranteed to to make her feel relaxed and loose, which is something that's very...
Do you want loose? That's the opposite of when we come to Thailand.
No, I think if they brought them, they're already loose.
Yeah.
Sport, yeah, like I say, we always got Super Rugby, IPL.
Yeah, that's Hemingways Pattaya. Yeah.
Hemingways Pattaya.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's good. Have you covered your list, or have you got more to go? We can do the rest of your list.
To be fair, Bessie said, write a list.
I did.
I just want to get over all the points. We are not a bar that you come to pull women. All right? This is not what it is. And more's a shame, but hey, that's how it goes. We're a bar where honestly you come in, I've got great staff. I'll disappear in a second, I'll bring a couple over.
Yeah.
We have great staff, it's friendly, it's air conditioned, so obviously the next 6 months that's really important. I show all the sport, just ask me and I will show it, as long as obviously it's within the legal times at the moment, because we know what goes on. We have good pub grub, and yeah, I mean, look, people come back every day.
So,
That's it.
how long have you been in this
Thailand.
fight? It's been
Thailand, 18 years.
18 years? No, it can't be 18.
16 years.
I knew
but it
you
feels
in
like
Greece.
18.
I knew you in Greece 18
Yeah,
years
16
ago.
years, yeah.
That's
It was 18 years. No, because I used to fly from here to Greece. So.
Yeah, you did. But yeah, that was so we did have fun young. I was a young old girl. Mark still looks young. You see, look, see this is what happens.
I'm an old fart. I started holiday wrecking 31 years ago, so there we go. And I still miss it. Absolutely love it.
So what did you do in your spare time, Mark? Do you play golf?
I don't have spare time.
You don't now, do you? You did for a bit.
For a year and a half I had spare time, but you know, at least I've done it up in the UK.
Yeah,
I'm here at 8:30 in the morning, I'm here at 12:30 at night when we close at the moment. In the afternoon sometimes I go upstairs, have a little kip, have a siesta.
Siesta. So a bit of history between myself and Mark. So back in the day, and this must be going back, I don't know how many years, but Mark will be able to tell me. Mark worked on the radio here. You've seen Mark in my vlogs before. When I first started vlogging, Mark was in a few of them. Mark took me to Bangsaray. He refused point blank to take me to a place I really wanted to go, and I've still not been yet, which is the Swiss sheep farm. You refused point blank. I wanted to vlog.
It's a children's place.
I'm a child.
I took you to Bang Chang though, and that's really good fun.
You did take me to Bang Chang.
Oh, honestly, I tell you now, as long as it's like you'll have a wonderful time.
It is a fun place, Bang Chang. But I guested on Mark's radio show because that was at my time when I was the PA guy for Newcastle United. So I guested, and now it's payback time for me.
Yeah, because I basically had the breakfast show on 88.5 for like 2 years here in Pattaya, and it was great. And then of course 2014 came the close of the radio stations. End of business. Shame.
Falang Liam says the classy ladies are overpriced and ultimately disappointing.
Sorry, what was that? I missed that.
Falang Liam says that classy ladies are overpriced and ultimately disappointing.
He's bang on right there. He's bang on right.
Yeah.
Hemingways manager, talk about Thailand. Do you have a wheelchair ramp for me? Yes, I do. At the rear of the building on Soy 11. So if you come there, it's a ramp up and you can come and sit down.
And thank you for that question. That's a good question.
Guys and girls in wheelchairs, no problem whatsoever. And the toilets are on the same level as well. Because actually when it was Retox, it was all on different levels. We've leveled it out, it's on 2 levels now, so it's fine.
AWT is in Konkan now. I'm not sure what that means, Brian. AWT.
How's the air conditioning in there, Tom?
Air conditioning's great, actually.
Yeah, I think it's
really nice. Because it's muggy at the moment.
If he had a white t-shirt on, you could see his nipples.
You probably
You
could.
wouldn't want to.
It rained yesterday and it's rained today, and I was kind of hoping that it was going to freshen things up a bit. But this time of the year, this time of the season, that just doesn't happen. So, and I walked here today from my hotel on Third Road. Speaking of hotels, I've got a hotel review of the Avani coming up on this channel when I edit it, but that'll be up on Reviews Day Tuesday.
Is that the place with a massive balcony?
That's the place with a genuinely massive balcony.
Oh, okay.
The place I'm at now, which I'm not going to reveal the name of at the moment, because that'll be the following Reviews Day Tuesday. That's the place with a balcony which is, I would suggest, about 18 inches wide.
Yeah, it's probably about 2 square foot and it's about 6 foot long.
Yeah. It's not the greatest balcony, but my goodness, their pool area has got a beach. It's got sand. On the 24th
really
floor,
cool, yeah.
it's got sand, which is pretty damn good. Got anything on the chat there, Mr.
What
Mark?
did you order to eat? John asks.
Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner.
Sunday dinner. Very good Sunday. Honestly, you have a regular at lunchtime. It won't blow you. You'll be full up all night.
Mhm.
You know. Expat Pete at Neil Stanton. Yeah, 149, 199 for breakfast. We don't buy cheap stuff. So, you know.
Just me.
How are you staying in Pattaya, Super Stephen? I think we're staying okay.
I'm doing good. The weather could be better. It's very cloudy and it's rained a little bit. Kind of ruined things a little bit today with the rain. But again, it's May. It's low season. That happens.
Feedback from Talk About Thailand. Great news, manager. My name is Mark. There you go. You can use my name. I will spread the word that you cater for us wheelchair users. It's a steep ramp, but it is a ramp. Okay? I promise you won't get done for drinking and driving either when you leave.
Brian, AWT, Andy Wright Travel. Excellent. So yeah, thank you for that. So Andy Wright is in Thailand.
And here we go. Gav, GPS UK, our bottom of soy honey, second road end. Correct. That is the bottom of soy honey.
It's gonna swear there. But, yeah, I want the monetization. Don't worry, no swearing. Fine, that's okay. If you think it's the bottom, that's fine. I explain my the delicious gin sweats Manau.
Okay, back in a second.
So that's Mark. He's the GM here at Hemingways Pattaya on the old Retox Game On site. I'm going to have a look at the chat. We've got an iPad here with the chat on it, but it's slightly delayed. So we'll do all that. Right, okay, cool. So we're kind of up there. Gav, have you missed anything? You've missed loads, Gav. You missed the look around here at Hemingways. However, if you want to get a better one, a vlogged one, you can check out Trevor's look around on Buzzin. He's already done one here, so I thought I'd do a live. And you've missed the special offer. This month, until the end of May, 20% off all food, excluding the daily specials here at Hemingways. And if you're not coming here this month, 10% off from the 1st of June all the way through to the 31st of October. I'm going to get out the shop now here because we've got staff. Come on in.
Hello to everybody. Oh, you want to sit down?
Yeah, you can sit down. Absolutely. Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Speaks good English.
No.
Hi everyone!
Hello, YouTube.
Say hello to the world, everybody.
Hello to the world.
What's your name?
Everyone.
Hello, Nice to see you. And you work here at Hemingways?
Yes.
And you serve the food, you serve the drinks?
Yes.
Yeah. With a big smile. You have a great smile.
Not always.
Not always. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
So what's your favourite food here at Hemingways?
For me,
For you, yeah.
I'm Korean. I like Thai food. It's the best.
And the Thai food is good here, yeah?
Yes, very good.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what for Farang, what do you think is the most popular? What do people like the most?
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Too many, isn't it?
Yeah, too many.
The chicken.
Chicken.
Parmigiana.
Yeah, and chicken peri.
Oh, the peri-peri chicken.
Yeah, that's
good.
Yeah.
So you've got a Nando's thing going on here.
Yeah.
Nando's. She doesn't know what Nando's is like a chicken place in England.
But it's famous for peri-peri.
Yeah, but not in Thailand.
But not in Thailand.
She ain't gonna know that.
Fine.
Anyway, let's have a look at some of the questions. Hi, Om. Thank you, Anders. He says hello. If you do pad Thai, I'm there. Do we do pad Thai?
Yeah, we do.
We do pad Thai.
Yeah.
Do you do pad krapao?
Yes, we have.
That's good. Alright.
Yeah, we
like
have medium magnum, very spicy.
Head mac.
Yes,
Head
very
mac.
much.
Actually, Welsh is asking how much is Southern Comfort. You know what? I don't actually know.
We'll come find out. Oh, no, you can stay. Yeah. So I'm just showing you here, just to prove how much things are. House gin double. So I'm having a house gin double measure with Schweppes Manau, and obviously I don't get a special treatment or special prices here. There's my bin, 110 I think it is. Is it 110? Yeah, house gin double 110. Everything is 110. A pints of Asahi 110, and that's one I drank tonight. So that is my bin to prove it is the real deal. And I think 110 baht for a double gin and a can of Schweppes Manau is really good value. Mark's gone to actually try and find his price list. He's back.
I have actually got the price. To whoever it was that asked the question about how much is Southern Copper, it's 120, but that includes a mixer. Okay.
I've just been checking my bin. House gin double and Schweppes Manau is 110.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Just to put that into perspective, that's about £2.70, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But compared to others, some of the people, they look in here and they think it's going to be really expensive, and it's like, no, because I want to give value. I've got 130 seats in here, so having 50 people drinking at a really good price is a good thing.
We've got Lux and many random numbers there. Says, oh, your English is very good.
Oh, thank you.
We got a happy crowd here on BFB.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Vodka Red Bull for me, please. Vodka with Thai Red Bull, a double is like 110, a single is 60 baht.
60 baht?
60 baht.
For a single?
Yeah. But it's Thai Red Bull.
Okay.
Not the fizzy can, blue and silver can. It's the bottle.
So you can call it Red Bat?
Yeah, you could do. But of course, Red Bull is from Thailand anyway, so... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is, but we have different...
The proper Red Bull's more expensive, yeah?
Can explain to Bessie the difference between the Red Bulls that we get in Europe and the Red Bull that is actually here in Thailand.
It's my biggest seller at the petrol station. I sell an awful lot of Red Bull at the petrol station to tired truckers.
Vodka and Red Buffalo.
Very good. Who said that?
Very funny.
That was brilliant. Mark Dunphy, thank you. Have a beer
How
on
much?
you. We'll do that. And do you know what I'm going to do with your £10? I'm going to buy and Mark a beer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going
And
to keep
Farang Liam, I could get smashed on a tenner in there. If you're talking 10 English pounds, 85.
You smashed the crap out of the table and we went
85, there we
offline
go.
there.
Sorry?
You smashed the crap out of the
Oh,
table
sorry,
and we went
I'm
offline.
sorry, yeah.
You were so forceful about the bottle of Leo.
It's 80. Are you sure it's not 80?
85.
It's 80 or 85.
I don't like Leo anyway, but also I don't. I think the draft here is good, and you get a lot more of it for not much more money. Which any draft, Asahi or
the Asahi bottle pint glass are actually larger than a pint.
yeah, they're almost as big as my big fat head.
Yeah, because a pint is actually on these, is about there, so you get a good head, which is always popular in Pattaya.
Yeah, and that
I am, of
is
course, talking about the beer and nothing else.
and that is 100 baht on happy hour midday till 6, and only 110 non-happy hour. So it's not like the Mark does a happy hour and then ramps the price right up.
It's 160 around the corner.
Okay.
110. Big difference.
Any more questions then? Because we're 45 minutes
45
now.
minutes and the Man City game's on.
Yeah.
So is there anything else? Is there anything I've missed? Oh, we do have now big toilets. Those of you who used to come into Retox before
Yeah.
will remember, now we have real toilets, and
Real
it's a big
toilets,
selling
yeah.
point. Yeah, come in here and test our toilets.
We did show the toilets earlier on in the stream.
Yeah, we did.
We
Oh,
did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we did.
for those
Yeah,
joining
yeah.
late.
Yeah.
Neil, he's here in the 15th of September. Buy him first for 4 days to die of boredom. Oh no, he didn't like that, but that's just me, I think. Then 15 days, yeah, you'll have. Oh, from the Black Country, like, oh, you yum yum.
I thought you'd like Wahid actually
What I
because
said, like-
you're a golfer, and they basically
It's
do
better golf around here.
not. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we got. I mean, we just started the golf society here. It'll take 6 months to really kick off, but we'll have golf from here Monday to Fridays within 6 months.
Banksia, very well, thank you very much. And I'm going to hand this one over to Mark. This is MEPM or MEPM. How's the curfew situation at the moment?
It hasn't been a curfew for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Curfew?
I think what he probably means is what are the bar closing times? It's midnight, I think.
Yeah, it's 12 at the moment. I think definitely by 1st of July they'll allow bars to open, so it'll be the normal time. I wouldn't be surprised if the 1st of June bars were allowed to open till 1 o'clock in the morning or something. But, you know, I'm same as you, I check Bangkok close.
Okay. How many staff do you have per shift, Mark? Says Expat, please.
Oh, not including kitchen. It depends, like Saturdays and Sunday, probably like full service during the day. A couple of one or two beyond, yeah, about 8, I'd say. Yeah, about 8, yeah. Yeah, she knows, she's one of them.
Yeah. 8.
You know.
We'll go with Om. Om knows.
And then after 10, it goes down because obviously people come here, watch the football, have something to eat, have a few beers, and then they go up and partay.
Gav GPS UK is not far from Nottingham. He's in Luton. Well, that's fairly far. Oh, I think somebody's just scored.
Any ciders available? Richard Greenberg. Yes, we have. We have Thatcher's Golden Draft, and then we have about 7 or 8 ciders in bottles.
Manchester City just scored, by the way. Sorry, Liverpool fans, because I know you drew today.
Oh, what's the score? 1-0.
1-0, just
Rangers
scored.
are 2-0 up.
Banksy, thank you for the super thanks or super chat, £2. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate that. Big up the Stoke boys. Absolutely. Come on, you rip roaring, mediocre 14th place in the Championship Potters. A disappointing season for us, Banksy. A disappointing season.
Look at that big smile.
Gav's asking, what restrictions do you think will go on June the 1st? Well, Mark will probably know better than me, but there is talk of the Thailand Pass going. Remember, that is still here. A lot of confusion with people with that. They thought the Thailand Pass had gone. It hasn't. Test and go has gone.
Yep, great smile.
Thank
I just
you.
told her she had a great smile, and look, someone else agrees.
You do have a good smile.
1st of June, it's really difficult to predict the government. It might be that bars are allowed to open because technically at the moment only restaurants are allowed to open, hence all the bars have got restaurant licenses, hence at 12 o'clock. By the 1st of June, it would be nice if they allow entertainment venues to open, so the normal hours, 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock for nightclubs. Personally, I don't think that will happen. It'll probably 1st of July, but if you're coming in June, I think they'll allow bars to open till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's better, isn't it? It's gradually getting better.
I do have a really funny shortcut. Well, a really cool shortcut. Time is only the time on your watch. So if you want to go out for drinking 6 hours, and you go out at 5 o'clock, put your watch forward 6 hours, so it's like 11 o'clock at night, and then you drink for 5 hours, 6 hours, and 5 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you for the super chats. I've got a full Schweppes now with double gin, which I ordered, but I did promise that we would get drinks. So can we have one for Mark and one for you?
Sorry. We've got here Frank Liam says hopefully all restrictions will be gone by November.
They should be.
Take my first trip. Oh, by November, no problem. You'll be absolutely fine. I would actually say to everybody, I think by absolutely, definitely, 100% by August the 1st, everything will be back to normal. But between now and then, it doesn't really matter because what it is, it's the density of everybody in like Soy Chaiapun, Soy Bacau, Tree Towns, LK Metro. It's so great. If you're in the middle of it, you wouldn't know that the rest of the is quiet. It makes no difference.
GP, I'm not going to ask her that because we have a little bit of decorum. So I'm sorry, I can't ask that. But oh yeah, one for Mark. Drink for you, and drink for Mark.
Yeah, drink. Yeah.
And my bin. My bin. Yeah. Well, actually, it's the subscribers who chat that. So thank you guys. Yeah.
Come and say her. Thank
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Good girl.
Well, now she's gone. GP says doesn't do short time or she only a waitress.
Right. This is a bar. You can bring your girl in, your friend, whatever it is. We are not that. It just isn't that type of bar. You can relax. You can bring a different. I mean, I even had it. I had a guy staying up the road. He's in Australia. Can't remember your name. I'm really sorry. It was his last day.
Yep.
and he was with his girl in the morning having breakfast, and I said, "Oh, you're going to cry when he goes?" They both laughed, and then later on that afternoon he told me it was a different girl to the one he was bringing in the previous like 5 mornings. I nearly died. He was like, "No," he said it was absolutely hilarious. No, the girls here it ain't like that. You know, this week come to relax. You don't get any of that yak, buy me a drink and you know?
Oh yeah, I've obviously I've only been here a few days with you guys, but I've never been asked to buy a drink. There's been no
it's
pushiness.
not like that. No,
It's a restaurant pub.
GP, you are a very naughty boy. Okay.
Very naughty boy. Flying Liam is coming in November. He'd like to take his first trip in 3 years then. Yeah, so I've said on my other streams at the moment, Pattaya is in a bit of a transition right now. There's bits which are busy. I went out Friday night. I went to June's birthday at Nick's Bar Hedonism, and that was busy. And I went out in LK Metro, and that was absolutely rammed, and there's a goal. Saturday it rained a little bit, so LK Metro not quite as rammed. Tree Town's kind of getting there. It was a bit quiet tonight, but it's going to take a little bit of time because now the restrictions are less. It's going to take a little bit more time for people to book their flights and get out here.
So I have my half of Asahi.
And what's on? What you got there on?
You got your half of Asahi.
Heineken.
Half Heineken.
Classy lady, Heineken. Nice. Shorty cap.
สวัสดีค่ะ
There we go. Cheers, babes. Right. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah, after 10, I only have a few, so, you know. Right, I've got to say something about this. There's people that talk about Pattaya like it's getting quieter or it won't return. It literally doesn't matter, guys. It really doesn't. Because if we go back like when you first started coming and when I came...
Yeah, 2001 for me.
You know, everywhere was starting to open up in every soy and it was all spread out. And then even like 5-6 years ago, you'd have people say, "Oh, it's not as busy as it used to be."
Mm-hmm.
It was in numbers. It's just everybody was spread out. That's it. The density was a lot less. It's like
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, for example, when I started coming here, there wasn't an LK Metro, there wasn't a Soy the Cow, or if it was a dirt track.
Yeah, it was Soy 7, Soy 8, Walking Street, and Soy 2.
And Pattaya Land. Remember that back in the day?
Yeah.
Soy Pattaya Land. But yeah, it's the same amount of people. It's just Pattaya has grown, and there's obviously
got
more
less dense.
Yeah,
because everybody was spread out more because of the COVID and the lockdowns and lack of travel. What's happened is sadly, and it is sad, many places have closed.
But I've got to be honest, because I've had a few gin Manaus now. Walking Street is struggling at the moment,
And it will do long term.
yeah. But certainly at the moment, the bit of Pattaya which you really notice that it hasn't recovered from COVID is Walking Street. There's some good bits. I went out the other night. And Pin-Up, a go-go, was busy. It was full. But there's not a lot of... I think I said this anyway on my Bath stream, but there's a lot of closed go-go bars. Marine Disco completely closed that whole complex.
And they're not going to... A lot of them aren't going to return because the rents were stupid. I mean, guys who are on here have been here many times. They'll know this. The last 10 years, 12 years, Walking Street has been Chinese tourists and Russian tourists and Arabs and Indians walking up and down.
There's a lot of Indians at the moment walking up and down the Walking Street.
You know?
Yeah.
But to the point, I would say at the moment, the number of places open around is about the same as they probably were in like 1995. So, yes, at the moment there's less people, but there's less venues to go to. So actually, the atmosphere at the moment is as good in Tree Town and LK Metro as it has been in high season because there's only 2,000 people going out.
I'm not buying that. No? Sorry. No, I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I think LK Metro, absolutely. If you go to Billabong, it's same old Billabong.
Yeah.
Really busy. Triangle Bar. There are busy bars. There are busy. But you can look at everything as an opportunity because if something has still got the girls, then there's less customers.
Yeah, exactly, and I totally agree.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact that there's only been, like a month ago, I counted like 1,500 to 2,000 people going out. Soy Chai Poon,
Yep.
OK Metro, Tree Town.
Yeah.
And I counted, like going past within a 500 number because I can't tell who's inside. And I was thinking, if there's 4,000 going, that is,
Doing that.
you know what I mean? Exciting.
But yeah, I mean, there's some bits I'm really liking about it being here. I'm up for breakfast for a start, which I never am normally, and obviously with things closing in here, that forces. No, I'm never.
Jesus, and you've usually got a cold by now.
I normally have. No, I've learned from your wisdom to stick my air conditioning my air conditioning on at 24 rather than 18.
Yeah,
I used
never
to have it on.
ever do that. That's how you get sore throats and you feel like shit all day.
Yeah, but I've got to. I did go to a. This is a bit of an issue at the moment because it can't all be positive. I went to a go-go, which I used to like, and we used to go to a lot. We're not going to mention the old name because you'll know what it is, and you'll know what the new name is. But I went into that go-go, which myself and Mark used to go into a lot, and it was awful. It had the worst lineup I've ever seen in pretty much any go-go, and I was going to speak to you about this, Mark, afterward. It was almost heartbreaking because so things on there, and people are obviously they're going to struggle to be getting staff, quality staff at this time. Because a lot of the places have been closed for a long time. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I don't think it's going to take very long.
No, I think like you were talking about like Walking Street and just go-go's in general, they've opened, and part of the reason they've opened is to recruit girls.
Yeah. I think
it
you're
takes time.
Yeah, it does.
It takes time to get the good girls. I mean, everybody's, a lot of owners, bar owners, go-go owners can't get the staff at the moment. The girls are a bit reticent to return because they've come back before and there was no money, and I do understand that.
Fat Bob says, why can't we bar fine JJ? Well, look, Fat Bob, all you can do is at the end of the day, if you're
he's taking the mickey, he obviously knows JJ. JJ's my bar manager. She was bar manager at Jameson's for 11 years. She's worked different places. I think she was at Retox for a year before. JJ has her own girlfriend, so no. She's short with a pudding bowl haircut.
Yeah.
So I don't need to say anything more, Frank Liam, it's good to have a safe haven in amongst the chaos. That's exactly what we are. This is where you can come and impress your ladies. Little Boots, hello, see you in November.
Pat Pong says, hi Tom, hi. Can I ask, when you upload your vaccine certificate from NHS Pass, did you upload QR code or both? I did it with an agent. I did it with Royal Vacations. I was very busy with the boxing and very busy with the petrol station. So I took the easy and more expensive way out, and I used an agent. So I gave them the whole shebang. I gave them the QR code and screenshots, just a screenshot of the other vaccine bits.
Don't ask me, I live here.
Yeah.
Tom, have you stayed at the Amber?
Yes.
Looking to book there, but get mixed reviews.
Yeah, so
is that Soy 21?
Yeah, I have stayed at the Amber.
I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, there's a review on this channel of it. However, the review of it was when it first opened. I loved it. I'm actually staying in the Amber's sister hotel.
Great location.
Right now. Yeah. I loved the Amber, and it's at a really good price point right now, or it certainly was when I was looking at it. However, I have got a friend who's staying in it now. He's staying in one of their Grand Deluxe rooms, and there is a cracked toilet. So with a lot of Thai hotels, the upkeep isn't great. Maybe. I don't know. So I loved my stay in the Amber.
It's a great location.
It's a great location. It was a great hotel.
Developing now,
But I've had somebody on the stream saying that the Amber lost their piece. That was my fault, that one. That was my bad, that cut off. But he's not super impressed with it. So the honest answer is I don't know. I love my stay at the Amber, but it's been a while. And there's bits I like and bits I don't like about the Amber's big sister hotel, which I'm staying at right now. But you'll have to stay tuned for the review of that, which will be a week on Tuesday.
Right, Ned Bundy, do you sell cranberry juice? Absolutely. He says, was my go-to drink in detox when I had a hangover. It's also good if you have severe period pains. There you go.
Do you get that a lot more?
So Ned, depends which one you're using, whatever. Windmill on Walking Street is not struggling, very busy last night. Good to hear, HHD.
Yeah, but they are insisting, or when I went down there a few nights ago, they're insisting on you take an ATK test right there. One of their, it's free. They provide the ATK test. You pay for your first drink in advance. Once you pass your ATK, then you go in. So I guess it's a safety first thing, but it's a bit of hanging around though, isn't it?
Palaver.
It's a lot of hanging around. Do you want to hang around for that?
Feringly and Walking Street to me seems to be a destination for SEA, Southeast Asia, and Central Asia choice. Yep, that's how I felt. It was never hasn't been my go-to place to go for like 12 years. Yeah, I love beer in Pattaya raw and cut. Soy 2 was great. It was very sad. I mean, if you remember not the go-go bar, but the where they wore clothes and danced in the window going down Soy 2.
Oh, I do remember that.
You
Yeah.
took me there, didn't you?
Yeah.
I loved it. Cool.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
What do you call those places?
Coyote
Bar. Yeah, that was superb. And you could look out the window and look.
Somebody before in the chat, before I forget, asked about Soy Cowboy in Bangkok. It's about 70% open, same as Nana Plaza. I'll tell you where was great in there. Casey Cozy, which got the live band, and just around the corner, Crazy House had a super lineup, and it was super busy. Really good, just like the old times in Cowboy.
Jay Cut says the islands must be bliss with no tourists.
Yeah.
I guess so. I've had friends going down to Koh Chang, loving it. You know, I mean, Koh Chang is never the massively busy island anyway, but it's a lovely place to go.
I don't think it made much difference to Koh Samet. It's always been
I've had Tony Troubles here say, do you sell Iron Brew? I do not, but if you message me, I'll see if I can get hold of it. So we had buffering there because he was cleaning his glasses.
Yeah, somebody just sent in a super chat there, and I'm not sure who it was.
Yeah, Richard Greenberg says, hello Tom, I can't decide to either stay at the Barracuda or Hilton Hotels.
Well, okay, I do have thoughts. It depends if you want to spend between £30 and £50. I've not checked the prices recently. I'm staying at the Barracuda for my last 4 nights. It's £31 a night. The Hilton would have been about £100 a night. So huge difference in price. You can stay 3 nights at the Barracuda for the price of 1 night at the Hilton. I've never stayed in the Hilton. I've reviewed it. I reviewed a suite which my mate, DJ Daka stayed in. Now that was a $400 a night corner room, and it was nice, but I don't have the budget to stay. So they're both
and all the lifts in the Hilton.
Yeah,
you know, the Hilton's great to go and have a drink up there, but yeah, it's no close. Although it's close.
It depends what you want. They're both in very, very good locations. Oh, that was the super chat. I love beer. Thank you, Banksy.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
I love beer.
Thank you. I just missed that one.
It says Metro's a new Walking Street. Said it 7 years ago, and it looks like I was right.
You were right.
They were like,
yeah.
We were talking about this like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
15, 16 go-go bars in a tight area.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Just back quickly to that Hilton Barracuda thing. Hilton is undoubtedly a newer, swankier, better hotel. Barracuda is showing its age a bit, but Barracuda's got a nice pool. Hilton's got a spectacular pool, but the Barracuda's a lot cheaper, and they've got an awesome staff. And there's another hotel you might want to check out as well, which is the one I'm staying at now. If you don't mind being on Pattaya Klangan 3rd Road, so if you don't mind being a little bit further back from 2nd Road, then you can check that one out. But I don't want to ruin the surprise. But the rooftop bar is absolutely spectacular in this hotel I'm staying at now, and it doesn't even the Hilton doesn't have any sand. Man City 2-0 up, I believe now.
There we go. Let's have a look. I don't get that one. Patpong. Yep. Yeah, we are an upgrade. That's why we bothered doing it. It's bigger. There's more space. You're not cramped and whatever. Let's have a look. Fat Bob, longest 6 months in history because he ain't back till November.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll have good fun for you.
Neil Stanton says he's going to the Intimate Hotel in September. Tom, what do I think? Bestie's Bestie stayed at the Intimate. I did do a vlog on the Intimate. I didn't stay in it. I think it's decent and it's at a good price. Again, it's got it's an older hotel. It had a bizarre balcony, really bizarre balcony, which instead of like coming out like at floor level, it came out at floor level and had the whole thing with a ceiling. So it was really difficult to get any sun.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was really.
Hey, welcome to Thailand.
It was really odd. But Intimate is fine. Opposite the Intimate, their junior hotel, much like LK Metropole has its junior wing. The Intimate Hotel's junior wing is called 14 again, and that's where they have a really cracking pool hall and a microbrewery in there. So Intimate Hotel, location of Intimate's
I could
great.
do a vlog on microbrewing and the laws in Thailand.
Yeah.
It would take about an hour and a half to explain the laws in Thailand.
But
I suggest let's have one really good question and then we can wrap up.
Absolutely, because I need a piss.
Yeah, so do I. That's exactly why I said that.
Yeah. But Intimate Hotel, I think it's good. If it's it's normally around the same price as the Amber, so it's probably gone up a little bit now. But if it's like under 30 quid, I think it was at like 20 quid last time I saw it.
Holiday Inn Express alongside Bacau.
Yeah, I've stayed in that. It was decent, and then it burnt down. Yeah, so that's my fault, I guess. I didn't leave a lit cigarette.
Too hot.
Yeah, Holiday Inn Express is good. It's got the free breakfast, it's a buffet breakfast. It's not a wonderful breakfast, but it's kind of what you would get in a Travelodge or a Holiday Inn Express in the UK. Rooms are nice. They're fairly small. The soundproofing isn't very good, and there's no balconies. So if you're a smoker, it's no good. But other than that, yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we've got a couple of questions. Which is the best market to buy t-shirts?
Any.
Inside Bacau now, it doesn't really matter. Are more ladies returning to Pattaya, Tony Mullins? Yes, they are, baby.
Neil Stanton paid 300. If it's Amber, it's a great deal as well. How much? 300 quid 50 nights. What? £15 a night? Fabulous. What else?
Yeah. Tom paid £300 for 15 nights on a go, Neil says.
Yeah. If that's yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we should finish
brilliant.
with this one, which I've mentioned before. Are more ladies returning to Pattaya? Yes, I went past the bar yesterday with 2 guys in and 16 ladies. Is that enough?
That's superb. I'm going to mention this one quickly from Richard Greenberg. He's going to book the Sofitel in Bangkok because of my review on my Agoda link. Richard, right, I'm going to screw myself out of some money here. I've been told that the Sofitel is really expensive on Agoda at the moment.
Yeah, you did say that.
So I think Agoda were charging about £120 for it. It's cheap. It's gone up a lot since I stayed there, which I got 49 quid. Yeah, people are coming back now. At the moment, I think Trip.com, which I'm not affiliated to, has got the cheapest price. I think it's about 77, 78. So please don't. It's a massive, massive. Just check them both out, and if they're the same price,
Buy him dinner.
if they're the same price, by all means, please book through my Agoda link. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. But there might be a big difference. Do check out Trip.com before you book on Agoda. I know I'm screwing myself out of money there, but I do have a conscience.
Hey, it's like you and me and Cabos. We both had conscience. That's why we did so good there.
I didn't have much of a conscience in Cabos.
No, you did. Sweaty socks.
Sweaty thoughts.
Sweaty thoughts.
Right, guys, we've done an hour and 10 minutes. That's got to be enough. We need a wee.
Yeah.
Who knows? Might be together. Doubt it. Anyway.
No. Luckily we got 3, so we can. We'll leave a blank one in the middle.
Blank one in the middle. Thank you so much for interacting with this stream. Thank you so much, everybody who super chatted. Do check out Hemingways when you come here.
Yeah, look, I'll be pleased to see you. I've got to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Look after my mate Bestie here because I've known him a long time.
And remember,
he's getting older.
Remember the passwords. Big Fat Bestie sent me 20% off all
This
food.
month?
Yep.
All food, wait.
Except the specials.
Except the specials, obviously. And then 10% after. Especially if you come and tell me. I'm here pretty much every morning from 8:30 till 12:30 at night. I do go and have a little siesta in the afternoon from the Greek days. That's
Yeah.
but no.
Thank you for tuning into the stream. I'll be back with a vlog review stay Tuesday of the Avani Hotel here in Pattaya, and who knows what the hell else I'm going to film, because I certainly don't. Thank you to Mark for being a great host, and take care of yourselves, everybody. And until next time, vlog off.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Well,
I think that was quite.